In the age of myths and heroes, a single war arose that would shape history forever: the legendary Trojan War at a divine wedding. Gods celebrated with music and laughter, unaware that jealousy would soon spark a conflict of epic proportions. A golden apple appeared, engraved with the words for the Fairest, setting off a rivalry among the goddesses that would seal Troy's fate. Paris of Troy was chosen to judge the beauty of Hera, Athena and Aphrodite holding the golden apple that could change the world. Aphrodite promised Paris the most beautiful woman in the world, and his choice would ignite a war that would echo through history, driven by desire and destiny. Paris sailed across the seas toward Sparta, carrying fate in his hands and war in his heart. There, Paris met Helen, whose beauty rivaled the gods, and their meeting would forever alter the course of nations. Helen left Sparta with Paris. Her departure marked the beginning of a legendary conflict that would engulf. Troy king Menelaus discovered Helen's absence and vowed revenge, rallying the Greek kings for a war unlike any before. Greek leaders united their armies, summoning the greatest warriors of the age, preparing for a siege that would be remembered forever. 1,000 ships sailed across the Mediterranean, carrying men ready to fight with courage and ambition as their weapons. The Greek army landed on Trojan shores, gleaming, shields raised, and the air thick with the tension of impending battle. Two mighty armies faced each other beneath the walls of Troy, ready to clash in a war of gods' heroes. Immortals Paris and Menelaus fought a duel, hoping to end the war with honor. While Troy and Greece watched with bated breath, Hector, the greatest Trojan warrior, led his people with unmatched courage, defending the city with all his might. Achilles, the strongest of the Greeks, entered battle like a storm, leaving fear and awe in his wake. Trojans fell before Achilles, whose skill and fury seemed unstoppable. As the tide of battle turned with each strike, from Mount Olympus, the gods watched mortals struggle. Intervening subtly to shape the fate of heroes and nations, Hector and Achilles finally faced each other, destiny guiding their steps toward a confrontation that would change Troy forever. A temporary truce allowed both sides to bury their dead. A brief pause in the relentless struggle for honor and survival. A dispute erupted between Achilles and Agamemnon, pride and anger threatening to tear the Greek army apart from within, refusing to fight. Achilles withdrew from battle, leaving the Greeks vulnerable and the Trojans pressing their advantage. Without their greatest warrior, the Greeks were pushed back, and Troy's forces gained hope as the war raged on. Patroclus donned Achilles' armor to inspire the Greeks. Stepping onto the battlefield with courage and desperation in his heart, Hector struck Patroclus down, believing him to be Achilles. Fueling the wrath and grief of the true hero yet to come, Achilles mourned the death of Patroclus, his sorrow igniting a rage that would turn the war into a relentless pursuit of vengeance. He returned to battle, unstoppable and fearsome, a furious storm no Trojan could withstand. Achilles and Hector clashed in an epic duel, a battle of skill, honor, and destiny that would decide Troy's fate. Hector fell, struck down by Achilles, and the Trojans' greatest hope was extinguished on the battlefield. The Greeks pretended to retreat, leaving behind a massive wooden horse that hid warriors within, a cunning trap for Troy under the cover of night. The Greeks hid inside the horse, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The Trojans, thinking the horse a gift, dragged it inside, their walls unaware that doom had entered the city as Troy slept. The hidden Greek warriors prepared to open the gates, their silent presence sealing the city's fate. The Greeks emerged from the horse and opened Troy's gates, unleashing chaos, fire, and destruction upon the unsuspecting city. Flames and panic consumed Troy, warriors and citizens falling as the city that once stood proud crumbled in ruin. The city fell, survivors fleeing into legend while the victors,